Dan Geltrude on that. Dan, are you worried about that? Is that suddenly now the front burner issue that the Fed, might not go as slow or as low on rates, that they'll continue hiking, maybe more and higher than we thought?
Yeah, I think that's a real issue here, Neil, because as we've been seeing, the market is really reacting directly to whatever's being signaled by the Fed. And if we look at the data that's been coming out, okay, so the CPI, 6.4%, up a half a point over last month. Not good news. The jobs number, stupendous at over 500,000. Consumers are still spending. Credit card debt, highest ever, Neil, almost at $1 trillion. Household debt, $17 trillion. When we start to put all of these things together, what I see here is the Fed continues on the path of raising rates, and recession becomes a far greater threat.
In that environment, you look at the impact on housing. I think a 30-year fixed mortgage now is around the 6.32% level. It was climbing much higher than that, but you got to think it was at 3.92% a year ago. People haven't adjusted to that, have they?
No, they haven't. Look, Neil, it's still almost double where it was last year. Right. And certainly, I don't want to tee this up for you to talk about your first mortgage, but it's still not a great number to be over 6% at a 30-year fix. So that is going to continue to slow the housing market. So again, Neil, I say as we look at all the signs that are happening, I don't know how we avoid a recession. Even look at what Bank of America is announcing, some layoffs. So they're joining up with J.P. Morgan and Goldman, letting people go in their investment banking area. What's that saying? Well, they're not expecting deals to be happening this year. So everything is lining up, and it's concerning.
It is concerning, but you are never concerning. You always offer some good stuff for us to sort of chew on there. Have yourself a great weekend, Dan. Thank you again.
Thanks, Neil.
All right.